Hey guys in YouTube land, today is Saturday, March 6th. It's 12:36 p.m. coming up to 12:37 and it's minus 2 degrees Celsius. I'm here at the intersection of Dufferin Street and Eglinton Avenue here in the York Borough of Toronto. That's considered Toronto's West End. There's a look west towards the Silverthorne area and Fairbank. And there's a look east towards Little Jamaica. And this here is the under construction Fairbank LRT station, which will of course be on the Eglinton Crosstown LRT line. It's been a mess for some time now, but it's getting there. Hoping by next year all of this construction will be gone. Now I'm walking south on the east side of what is one of Ontario's worst roads, Dufferin Street. This part of Dufferin Street is rather boring, so I will turn here. And this will take me to the start of Vaughan Road. So, I have never walked along Vaughan Road before, so I will walk the entirety of Vaughan Road to where it ends at Bathurst Street and St Clair Avenue. There's a look at Fairbank Station. I remember when this was dug up like 2 years ago. And there's a look towards Bathurst and St Clair, those two condominiums. And I'm walking on this grate or fence here. Alright. So, this is my first time on Vaughan Road. It's a slightly chilly day. It's not even too bad. And it's cloudy today. On my way here, it was lightly snowing, just very lightly. But there's no snow expected in the forecast today. So Vaughan Road is a northwest-southeast street that runs almost entirely in York. And then it becomes a north-south street for only a few meters at Bathurst and St Clair. And then it merges onto Bathurst Street in the old city of Toronto. There's a public school. So currently we're in the neighborhood of Fairbank. But at some point we should be in Oakwood Vaughan. And yesterday I did a failed video, and what happened was, first of all, I'm using the DJI app to like record the features, and you know, it's paired with like Bluetooth controls. So yesterday afternoon before rush hour, I did a walk along Eglinton Avenue West from between two of my neighborhoods, which I finally wanted to do. I started at Keele Street, and halfway through the video, it automatically stopped recording, saying that the phone storage was full, so I cleared up some stuff. And then I didn't realize all this time I was in slow motion. I noticed that when I was like halfway through the video, I was actually west of Dufferin Street. I couldn't believe what actually happened, and it was... it looked and sounded like shit, so I scrapped that video. I turned off my gimbal and I continued walking without a video. And here's the thing too, yesterday was so beautiful. There was not even a cloud in the sky, just blue sky. It was so beautiful. There's Northcliffe Boulevard leading up to Eglinton Avenue. So yeah, I apologize that didn't go too well, but I definitely will redo it at some point. So to make it up, here I am walking on Vaughan Road. There's a Catholic school here, and the name is escaping me. Even though today is like cloudy, it's not even that bad. So for this part of Vaughan Road is a bit residential. Once we pass Oakwood, I think we may see some shops and restaurants. walking southeast. I'm not sure if we can see the CN Tower from any point during this video, but we'll explore a bit. So I think I got it on the right setting, made sure everything was all prepared. So this may be a little boring for a few minutes. I think there's a bus route that runs on a different part of this road. I think it's the 90 Vaughan, which serves St Clair West Station. So north of here would be Little Jamaica. Shortly after stopping that video. I think I should have stayed to the left on the street. And I think that's Oakwood Avenue up ahead, if I'm not mistaken. Oakwood Avenue is a little interesting. It's a north-south street that starts from the heart of Little Jamaica at Eglinton Avenue. Then it ends at St Clair Avenue West. And then it continues as a residential street until it gets to Davenport Road. There's another school over there. I don't know the name of it, and I can't tell if it's public or Catholic. Oh, there's some stuff here. There's a variety store. Modeling hockey socks. Huh. Now we're talking. We're starting to see some stuff along here. And yesterday it was announced that the stay-at-home order will be lifted for the City of Toronto, Region of Peel, and North Bay Parry Sound. So that means most retailers will open on Monday. So the City of Toronto, along with Peel, is moving to the gray zone. So if you guys remember, back in November, we moved to the gray zone, which was the province called it a lockdown, but it wasn't really a lockdown at first. There's still people going out. You can't actually eat indoors, but you can. But we've been under lockdown for more than 100 days, so now it's time to slowly and gradually reopen. Well, it's not really a big reopening, just like retail stores will open. So the Eaton Center will reopen, Yorkdale, a bunch of other places, but that doesn't mean it's safe, so I am not gonna do any indoor walks anytime soon yet. I will do that later this year, but for now, I'm just keeping my cool. So this is the Oakwood Vaughan neighborhood. Yes, I will do a video down Oakwood Avenue in the very soon. Don't forget, guys, I don't live too far from here. And there's the 63 Ossington bus that's going down to Liberty Village, just west of downtown Toronto. Its starting point is at Eglinton West Station, which is not far from here. One of the last buses built by Orion. And there is the 90 Vaughan bus. So I'm assuming that runs along this part of the next part of Vaughan Road. Yep, it's turning that way, and it will go to St Clair West Station. So according to that sign up there, it says Oakwood Village. You can call whatever you want. But this street looks pretty interesting. I'll definitely do one down here. The 90 bus has stopped for passengers up ahead. Full disclosure, I haven't been on a bus in nearly a year. Don't always find it comfortable because it's a bit crowded. It's not even spacious like the streetcars. That's why in my TTC video back in January, I took the 512 St. Clair streetcar from Yonge Street to the other sideline one. Oh, St. Clair West Station. Sam's Food Stores, it's 24 hours, and there's a Caribbean restaurant. This bus here is a decade old. I think it's at its ending and starting point. Let's see how many people are on this bus. There's a TTC driver here. Only 2 people. And that building up ahead, I hope I'm not mistaken, but I think that's One Bloor East, which is at Yonge and Bloor in downtown. So this street is half residential, half commercial, so you see a mix of houses and retail businesses. Of course, it is sad to see our businesses struggling. Let me tell you, they had enough of being in this damn lockdown. And Vaughan Road is named after the now closed Vaughan Academy, which is part of the Toronto District School Board. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's it up ahead. Okay, I'm gonna cross here. So I'm on the, I guess you can call it the northeast side. Don't forget, this is still a diagonal street. And you can see the Aura residential tower that's also in downtown Toronto. You guys should probably know that if you're from here. And my hands aren't even freezing yet. When I went out on Thursday evening to catch the sunset, my hands were freezing cold. It was -5 at the time. I actually forgot why Vaughan Academy closed. I think this is it. Don't forget, guys, I've never been through here before, so we will see. Oh yeah, that's the schoolyard over there. It's fenced off. Those look like construction fences. There goes the 90 bus on its way to St. Clair West. Oh, okay, so this here is the relocation of Davisville Public School, which was at Yonge and Davisville. So this is the former Vaughan Academy. Reason why Davisville Public School moved itself here, which I actually did not know, is because at Yonge and Davisville, where the old site was, I think they're building a community center or some townhouses. I'm not too sure, but I think Vaughan Academy closed down in 2018, 2019. I'm not too sure, but I think Drake used to come here. the Davisville Public School is actually a special needs school, if I'm not mistaken. As it says, Spectrum Alternative. I think back then, when it was at Yonge and Davisville, it was called the Davisville School for the Blind. Oh! We have a scrambled crossing. Wow. Look at this, guys. That's like Yonge and Dundas, where you can cross any time when the lights are red in either direction. So that means we have, as pedestrians, have the right of way. And now these cars on Vaughan Road do. Okay, I didn't even know that. CY Townsend Park. This is Winona Drive. Winona Drive takes you up to Marley Avenue and Eglinton West Station and Allen Road. So the next 90 Vaughan bus would be in 6 minutes. It's starting to snow slightly. Okay, I think my right hand is starting to freeze up a bit. So I'm using my left hand to operate this thing. Full disclosure, I'm not a left-handed person. K&K Supermarket. And to the north of here would be Cedarville Park and the Yonge University subway line. So we'll be kind of parallel to that later on. Thank you. This guy's letting me go. This is Atlas Avenue. The streets are not too bad though. In fact, in a few minutes we'll be entering an affluent neighborhood called Cedarville. I did a video through there 2 months ago. And I think I may complete a circuit by walking through the park or some of the streets itself. I'm not sure if I'll do another video. So these homes here will probably change into affluent houses. Here comes another bus on the Vaughan route. I don't know if I'm not sure if you can call it this idiotic driving. And I don't know what they're doing here. Okay, so I think we should be in Heemwood, Cedarville. There's some people lined up here. Huh, this is a coffee shop, but what is this? There's no name for that. Okay, there's some life here. There's an old school variety store. A hair design. Oh. I don't know if you guys saw it, but that was the tip of the CN Tower that just peeked out. Folks, let me just mention that it's been nearly a year since we've been into this pandemic, and hopefully as vaccinations continue to speed up, life can return to normal later this year. Certainly this year, I will be going to downtown, doing more videos down there, as well as perhaps going to other parts of Toronto, like North York, Scarborough, East York, Etobicoke, and doing more transit rides as well. I've only done a few Although I haven't taken it since January. Alright, as you guys can tell what the house is, we're now in Cedarvale. Sorry if I'm panning it, there's like too many people here. I think that blue Honda should have waited to like completely cross the street. So I think we're halfway through Vaughan Road. Okay, there's the tip of the CN Tower again. Let's see if we can get another look at it. Yep, I can see it, but I don't know if you guys can. I can't zoom it because I think my hands are starting to get kind of cold. Huh, that's a nice van. There's a 2000s, I think, Crown Victoria. You know, a family member that owns one. I think from the late 2000s. Yep, it's slightly snowing a bit. But I don't think it will be heavy like it was back in middle of February. And if I continue up there, I would find Cedarvale Park. Although I think we're perched on a hill. Man, I really like these type of neighborhoods where there's like a bunch of parks and houses with like very beautiful, cool designs. I did many of them in Forest Hill and this neighborhood, just not this part of Cedarvale. I'm thinking that I should perhaps do a video for Cedarvale Park, but I think I'm going to wait until the weather gets warmer. Last time I walked through the park was back in January, but I didn't take a video because it was cloudy and there was some snow on the ground. 5 luxury homes, townhouses, coming this summer. Alright, we're getting kind of closer to Bathurst and St Clair. There's a gas station here, Centex, with a auto service. I think that's an essential service. As you can see, it's above a sign. It says open. Okay, switching hands. I still gotta walk home too. Witchwood Avenue. That takes you down to the Witchwood Heights neighborhood. And also, I forgot to mention, guys, don't be confused by Vaughan Road and the city of Vaughan in York region, just north of Toronto. I don't think people from the suburbs like York region would even know if there's a Vaughan Road in Toronto. These houses are rather nice. There's a street that I walked a few minutes away from here. I think it was Claxton Boulevard. That runs a bit parallel to here. Oh, the sun is peeking out. There's some blue sky. It's supposed to clear up later today. Tomorrow's going to be very sunny, but I don't know how cold it will be. Maybe I'll do a residential walk in North York, maybe by Avenue and Lawrence. I don't know. Gotta do some research. I know Upper Avenue is a bit interesting. I already did Lawrence Avenue. There's also a Jewish enclave on Bathurst Street, but if I do that part of Bathurst Street, I probably may want to take the subway home. That means I would walk up to Wilson Station. Okay, there's a variety store, friendly butcher, made in Ontario meat. I can't tell that food market is closed. This should take me up to Claxton Boulevard. Yep, there it is. And I think I may even take that home. There's a modern house. Two of them, actually. They look pretty similar to each other. This probably used to be a store. Look at this. It's abandoned. Okay, Happy Family Restaurant. Chinese food. Oh, so this used to be a Chinese place. There's a payphone. Alright, we're making a sharp curve here. This will become a north-south street. Once it gets to St Clair Avenue West, and will be the old city of Toronto. Then there's a ugly piece of art at the end of Vaughan Road. I could also do a walk up Bathurst Street. But even though there's some nice homes on either side, I don't think it would be kind of interesting for a video. There's some low-rise apartments. There's the same bus I saw at Oakwood Avenue. I think the 90 Vaughan is a very short route. You can probably get to St. Clair West Station in just 8 minutes, let's say. I've never been on this route before. Oh, look at this. Mr. Milk, that looks old school. Imagine that says Becker's on it. You guys should know what that is if you're from Ontario. And I think we're walking south now. That Honda CR-V is from Quebec. And these two ladies that you guys hear talking probably owns that van. Because there they are. No offense, but what the hell are you doing out of your province when you guys should be staying home? In Quebec, where y'all got a curfew. Anyway, going out of the province within Canada is discouraged anyway. It shouldn't really be here in Ontario. Normally, these longer videos are about 40 minutes. Let me see if I can make it down to the end in 10 minutes, since It's now been 30 minutes since I've been recording. And I see a streetcar up ahead. Yeah, that's St Clair Avenue. Just off of St Clair Avenue is a active streetcar track that is important for connecting the St Clair streetcar to Bathurst Street, as stuff of here is the Hillcrest streetcar yard. And it would also connect to the streetcar lines in downtown. Although I really think it would make more sense if the 7 Bathurst bus were terminated at St. Clair West Station, and then the 511 streetcar were terminated at that station because it is used by streetcar tracks. I figure it really ought to make much more sense. Heck, I think that probably used to happen. But they mainly use streetcars on this part of Bathurst Street for transport between different lines, and of course between Bathurst Station and St. Clair West Station is the Hillcrest yard. I'll show you what I mean once we get to Bathurst Street. But we're almost at the end. There is St. Clair Avenue West. I did a video along St. Clair Avenue West from Yonge Street to Bathurst Street, and west of here is also interesting. I think this is the Witchwood neighborhood, and then to the west of there would be Corso Italia. So I will come back down here and do a video. Albert's Real Jamaican Foods. I'm using my left hand, guys. And there's a church here. Okay, there's more this way. And then that'll be the end of Vaughan Road, as it will merge onto Bathurst Street. Alright. There's a crosswalk here. So up ahead is Bathurst Street and St. Clair West subway station. Gee, my hands are starting to freeze. I think both of them now. And I gotta walk my butt back home. Mind you, I don't live too far from here. Alright, now we're in the old city of Toronto. I don't know what. Okay, this is Witchwood. I should have known that by now. And there is that filthy and disgusting piece of art up ahead. It was installed, I think, by the city in 2014. I really don't like the way it looks. They spent way too much money on this bullcrap. Oh! Dutch Dreams. This looks like a ice cream place. Wow. There's a Dollarama on the left, but there's lots of people, so I don't really want to point the camera. Actually, now's my chance. Alright, I could have been on the south side. And guys, you can actually see the one streetcar track that would be used for streetcars that are coming from St Clair and making its way back to the yard or downtown. And there is the CN Tower. And I smell some chocolate around here. This part of Bathurst Street is interesting too. I'll do a video here on a different day. And there goes by the Arctic junk bus. One of the first buses, actually, 9001. And there it is, guys. Can you wait, Mr. White Car? Look at this, guys. Not even a point of insult on this here, on this triangle. But, yeah. So we've come to the end of Vaughan. We started at Dufferin and Eglinton, made our way through Oakwood, Vaughan, and Cedarville, down to Witchwood in the old city of Toronto. So if you continue going down south, you'll find Davenport Road, Dupont Street, and then eventually Bloor Street in downtown Toronto. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna keep my hands warm. Woo! I barely caught that. That guy's from Alberta. That guy is from out of province. Wow. I don't know if that's common, but other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for your support as I hit 100 subscribers recently. So make sure, or don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, stay safe, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.